Hi, welcome back. Hope you've had a good week with the sales structure and your preparation checklist. Now what we're going to do is work further through the structure. So we're at O now, which is the opening. So that opening statement that you make when you're in with the customer. And by opening, it's not necessarily the first thing you say. So this is about moving from the social to the formal. Now again, I get a lot of resistance sometimes from people about, well, you never know what you need to say when you first walk in, depends how they are. No, your job is to manage the communication, so manage it. In sport, they always plan the opening. In team sports, it's very often a case that they'll try and disrupt the opposition's plan. If we're talking about Greg Rutherford doing the long jump, well known that what they want to do is get a marker in that first jump. They want to make sure that they've got something they can then build from. Exactly the same with the sales structure. Everything builds from the opening. Now, as I said, this is that movement from that social, they're talking about the football, the TV, the rugby, whatever it is you discuss, into the formal discussion. Now, formal doesn't have to mean like starched shirts, and it's still within your own personality. The words that you use, the tone of voice, the phraseology, all of that is about you, but they'll all still be based on the same principle. And there's two key types of opening with a customer and with a prospect. So let's look at the prospect one first. For every prospect, you should have, and it might be different according to different industry sectors, but the core of it will be the same. You should have a 45 to 60 second statement. People call this the pitch, right? Your pitch, you should know this. If you were asleep in bed at 2 in the morning and someone came in with a bucket of ice water and threw it over you and said, give me your pitch, you know it that well that you'd be able to just read it off. Some people call it the elevator pitch. It's that thing that if somebody says, what do you do? Not you as a person, but your company, you can explain it succinctly, effectively, and with passion and desire in just 45 to 60 seconds. It's not as easy as it sounds. What you'll do is you'll write one and you'll find it's 2.5 minutes. Keep breaking it down until you can bring it down to around about that 1 minute mark. Now that you should know intimately, because every single time you walk into a prospect, and you never know when you're going to meet one, you will be able to then actually use that opening. When we come to customers, the principle's the same. You're not going to have exactly the same opening with every customer, but you should be using the same structure. And with customers, it should be, what did we do last time? What's happened since? Where are we going today? That should be your opening for every customer visit that you go to. Reminding them of where you got to last time and the key elements you discussed, updating progress with those, and then moving forward. Now, some other elements you could add in, if they've been in the news, if the buyer has had a particular, I don't know, maybe he's been given an award or something. All right, but all of that is business orientated. If his kids have done really well at something, that's in the social element. This is the movement, this is the proper movement into the business element of it. And from there on, that's what we're looking to talk about. So, task for this week, prepare your pitch, your opening pitch for prospects. That's what you need to be able to do, and you need to have that nailed by this time next week, or your team does. Good luck with that. See you next week.